Okay, welcome back. And where's my truck that I'm looking for? Oh, it stopped raining. That's good. Okay. I've kind of lost the truck that I was kind of hoping to find. No? Oh, there you are. Okay. Here we go. We've got... I was going to go and get some wool. And I'll go and empty some of our wool. This is a new baler that I got and a new tractor. Now, this is a competition. And I think, let me know what you think. I mean, no doubt about it, about the fact that I went with such big fields. It almost makes me unbeatable as far as Daggerwin is concerned. But I was watching one of his Let's Play today, and he was saying about how he was selling some apples and how he was making too much money out of it, and if you make so much money, it kind of people don't watch it because you're too successful, type of thing. And I found that a bit strange, to be honest. And the main reason that I found it a bit strange is because the idea that the only way that people would watch whatever you do is if you kind of almost on the brink of failure all the time, and it kind of made me I don't know, it kind of made me feel sad a bit, to a degree, that people want to see you fail, and if you fail they'll watch you, and if you don't fail they won't watch you. And that was a bit strange for me. I'll be really honest. That was a bit strange to come to that realization that I honestly, I would have to fail to be successful. Does that make sense? That's okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. But I suppose that in a way that's true, because people want to see challenges and all that sort of stuff. But don't you want in real life to actually be successful, instead of putting yourself in a position where you're losing? And that kind of, I'll be honest, that kind of sort of made me a bit sad. It's like, I have to lose for people to like it, and I get it to a degree, because even with myself, like for me to sit and play this game, it seems to almost be better if I'm not like, now that I could get whatever I want, and there is no there's no need for me to really worry about if I want a truck. I just want to buy a truck. Maybe I should put that, and I'm gonna do that actually. Let's find out where my other tractor. No. And there we are. Yeah, like if you can buy whatever you want and you don't have to work for it, it kind of almost feels like you failed. And that's really strange, like even for myself. Like the fact that I could right now just go and buy whatever equipment that I want, it kind of gives that empty time, almost like an empty feeling. Like, oh, I can buy whatever I want, and that's not good. It's almost as if I've cheated the money in, which I didn't. So I found that really interesting in the psyche of humanity, even in a game. So I can imagine that would translate to a lot of people in success in real life. If in a game people will make you feel like if you succeed, then that's not okay. How do these people react in real life? And I found that really strange. Let me know what you think. Like, I found that really strange watching Daggerwin say that you know, if he's playing Farming Simulator, which is not real life, and if he's using, it's not something that he's cheating, so he's not adding money himself and cheating to make it look like he's winning. He's playing the game to whatever the game allows you. I mean, the fact that we have mods in the game is, to a degree, allowing you to sort of have a different dimension to the game. And honestly, I thought that was the point. I don't know if... Okay, I think we're fine there now. But I just found it really strange, because after he said that, I thought about it, and I thought, oh, you know, the game is kind of not as popular in even near us. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I don't really like playing the game as much, because I can buy whatever I want, and so on and so on. Where's the challenge type of thing? And that's exactly the excuses Daggerwin was saying. You know, it's a bit too easy, not hard, and so on and so on. So I'd be curious. I'd be curious to have your opinion on this, and I'd be curious to see what you think and how you react to something like that. Do you think that if you're playing this game, and if it's successful, like if you're making a go of the game, and you know, you're using a mod and you're not actually changing things yourself in the XML to give yourself money or to give yourself some sort of advantage, that somehow you're not doing good enough or something like that? So I'd be curious to see how you see this kind of thing. I mean, you look at a millennial farmer and you look at all the farmers in real life. Okay, a lot of them, and you look at Cole the Corn Star and all that. A lot of them have, to a degree, become very successful farmer. Brian's farming is the same thing. You look at the equipment and the stuff that they have, and the setup that they've set for themselves, you can definitely see that they're successful. And you know, some people probably don't like success, so maybe, I don't know, maybe we like to see misery. Well, I suppose we do like to see misery. This is why anything that's sort of bad news type of thing sells so much better than anything that's good news. Okay, and that's full already, so I'm not going to bother to do that. I'm just going to do this, and then we'll worry about, because karting, because I'm going to be doing this a lot of time, because this is the second time that I've cut this field. So there's 2 years worth of grass, or 2 growths worth of grass, and you can see that that's full just from that little bit. So yeah, but anyway, like I said, I would be very curious to see the way you see this. I look forward to read your comments. Hopefully, you know, if you have an opinion, write them down, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll get this hay picked up. And I need to pick it up like this, because I cannot use bales to feed my cows. Whoa. And I just remembered that I do need my cows to be fed. So I'm pretty sure that last episode we were a bit low in hay. So let's get ourselves there and feed our cows. And we do have quite a bit of harvesting coming up. Honestly, I cannot remember if I think I did. I finished planting the corn. So we got sunflower over here for oils, and we got corn over there. Why? Because simply that's what was available on my planter. No other reason. It just simply, when I set up courseplay, I forgot to change it, and corn it was, and corn was left to it. So I suppose that's the reason why we are planting corn. Now when it comes to grass over here, I will use the new baler that I got. I'm not gonna keep that baler. The only reason that I got that baler is because it's a new mod that I got. I have no idea exactly what it is. From what I gathered, and again I could be wrong, but from what I gathered, it has something to do with I don't know, extra length, extra width, or something to that degree. So because of that, I said, you know what, I want to try it out and see what happens. Now, from what it looks like, I'm going to be short on straw pretty soon. But I'm pretty sure I've got straw in my silo. So I'm going to go and get some straw while we're doing this. And obviously, make sure that we can feed our animals, our cows. That's it, that is not animals. Even though cows are animals, but you know what I mean. I got no TMI, no grass, no hay, but I've got straw. So let's put some straw. I thought I had more than that straw. I was pretty sure that before the game crash, I was pretty sure that I had quite a few hundreds of thousands of straw. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be like that from now on, where I'm gonna sort of forget bits and pieces. Oh, I've had this, I've had that type of thing. But it don't matter. We're not lagging behind or anything. So if I wanted money, we got plenty of money to buy something, and we got quite enough of everything to deal with anything that comes our way as far as the game is concerned. So we're not going to be struggling from that point of view. So we got plenty of silage being made, plenty of grass and hay and all that sort of stuff being made as well. Okay, let's get to our field and continue with the hay side of things. You know what? I'm actually not gonna do. I just realized I don't need to bother. I've got a dryer right there, so I could just go back. Just leave you right here. Okay. Just gonna set this guy up to do whatever. I don't know what he's gonna do, but whatever he's gonna do. I bet I get you off, and we'll just use you for the grass. I don't think I need to worry about you yet. Okay. So we're gonna do this. I'm not sure how wide this is. I'm not sure the capacity, and I should look into that. Okay, 240 is the biggest. Same old as far as anything else is concerned. So we'll clean up the screen. Okay. Just checking, make sure that nothing else can be done. And let's go. Now I do want to obviously pick up as much as I can, so this is obviously going to get picked up fairly quickly by that. So we're not going to have, but looks like we're, oh okay, we're going too fast, and that's why we're missing some, I think. Yep. Okay, let's bring this up and find out what is the speed that we're missing stuff at. Okay, as you can see, it's not really the perfect mod by any stretch of imagination. And like I said, we are not going to keep it. It just, I wanted to use it. And because I wanted to use it, I thought, you know what, I have the money to buy it in this particular game without having to add money or anything like that. So I will use it because of that. But we're not going to keep it in the game. I do want to just go down to a normal standard type baler. And that way we don't have to stress out about any of that sort of stuff. So we got some hay, we can feed our sheep. We got plenty of grass on the other field that we can utilize to get hay made by our silos, and that way we can feed our cows. Straw, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if I've got anything that's gonna give me straw, and I could probably have to say no, I don't. It would almost be, I don't think I've got any no, because I've got sunflower, I've got corn. Let's have a look. Okay, soybeans. Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to know. We don't soybeans. They don't give you straw, so we might end up having to buy some straw. I hope not, but yeah. Now I wonder what map, what map are you playing? And what's the map that that you would? What's your favorite map? Probably what I'm trying to say, out of FS22. So out of all the maps that you've seen, what is the map that you say, you know what, this was the best map? I know in FS15, 17, you had like your Challengtons that were, very, very popular. And Coleman Park or something like that, Coleman or Colburn or something like that park, which is again very popular. Black Sheep Moddy did a couple of maps that were popular, and quite a few mods that were very popular, obviously. I'm curious to see what FS22 you would find. This is the maps that were very popular, and this is the maps that I like to play. We were definitely spoiled as far as maps is concerned in FS22, just like in FS19. So we definitely had quite a lot of choice. A lot of the American maps started to become better, I should say. My favorite American map that I've ever played was in, I think, 15, Oklahoma. And Hobbs Farm, I think. Purely because in FS15, Hobbs Farm had actually added a way where your vehicles actually got damaged, and you actually had to go and replace and repair them. Now, you couldn't really see physical damage, but it definitely acted as if you had physical damage on your equipment, and you definitely had to go and repair it, which is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. It is one of the two things that I would have liked to see in FS25 more than anything that I've seen so far that they've added. And I realized that all these people that are showing us bits and pieces out of all these YouTubers that are showing us bits and pieces, to a degree they have to act like it's, wow type of thing. Okay, they've added rice and they've added some machinery which looks fantastic. But to me, the one thing that I would have liked to see was, damage to the equipment, or equipment actually breaking down, where you would actually have to buy, and let's sell this while we remember, where you would actually have to go and buy parts for your equipment, and pay you know, repair cost or something like that. And you know, if I smash like I just did into that, there should be damage. Even if to start up with is just kind of imaginary damage, if you know what I mean. Like not actual damage. It would be nice to see actual damage. And second, I would have liked to see trains. I like the idea that they've added trains, but you know, if I have a farm like this, I would like, it would be awesome to actually have a train go through my farm somewhere. And or if not through my farm, at least through sale points. But you know, it'd be nice to have it through your farm, because that way you can just load your train, load the train up through your farm, and so on. And so it gives more purpose than just going to one place and then that's it. I'm pretty sure that they're going. Yep. Wow, we got so much wool. You know, the new animals is fine. It's obviously the new crops is fine. The how do I say it? The new weather, you know, great, and the fact that you know, you got a little bit more realism as far as you know, you're planting rice and all that sort of stuff. It's fantastic, and don't get me wrong, it's good. But I think where it's kind of lagging Farming Simulator a little bit is in these kind of things. I like the fact that they've added the course play and all that sort of stuff. But we've had that. Okay, you've had it as a mod, and you know, you didn't have it. You didn't have it as a, you know, in-game type of thing. And I like the fact that they've added the new worker and so on. I want to see how much wool is. Wow, we got milk galore. Wool, where are you, wool? So we kind of had those, and as much as they weren't at its peak and at its best type of thing, but we had them, so we didn't really miss them. It would have been nice to see them do something a little bit different from a point of view of machinery, as far as damage is concerned, as far as breakdowns is concerned. Where's wool? Oh, there we are. Goodness me. 3.6. We are at 2.5. That's fine. You know, I would have liked to see that, to be honest. That's something that I would have liked to see, is you know, vehicles getting damaged. Bit more to do with the animals, but maybe that's already coming up. And I suppose with production now, you do have a bit more of a use for the animals, I suppose. You know, with your cheeses and your milk and your flavored milks and so on and so on. But what you don't have is, you know, manure from sheep, which I don't know why you wouldn't have that. How much money am I getting for all of this? We're getting a bit of money. And well, I've got too much wool, so there's no point. My old production would have been able to handle it. The new one, definitely not. Let's pick up some of this honey. Might as well, since we're here, start selling some of this. Okay, and let's get back over here. Okay, so we're selling all of it. Let's get rid of it. It's just sitting there messing around, looking messy. And let's have a look. So it's at about $38,000, which is not bad for doing nothing really, than just sitting there getting getting filled up. You know, the jars are just there. Okay, I think we're kind of running low on food for the sheep. And oops, wrong one, but that's fine. I was going to bring a forklift here. I wonder what happened to it. Oh. Okay, we'll go and sell this as well. And deal with all these other bits and pieces later. I'm doing my best not to do too much selling in episodes, but at the same time, I don't want to just get to a point where here's a bunch of money and I have to do a video then justify, oh, I sold this, because it's going to look like I've just sort of added money just for the fun of it, which obviously it's not what I'm trying to do. No, I'm not going to use this truck for bales. Oh, okay, so let's pick you up. Okay, you can stay there, that's fine. My bales and all that sort of stuff that's in the storage here still has not appeared. Hopefully I won't lose it. Okay, that's taken care of now. Okay. Okay, we'll take this truck, come and pick up these bales, and then there's our wool still there. So like I said, production is not massively over the top, so we're not straw, there's wool already. Oh, my mayonnaise is not set up to sell. Are you kidding me? Oh, you kidding? Very, very, very skillful as far as backing up on time. Okay. Let's go get all these bales. Okay, we'll get all these bales loaded up. Anyway, thank you very much for spending some of your time with me. Hope you're enjoying this series. You know, again, if you have any suggestions, feel free to write them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to try and implement them where I can, obviously. You know, thank you very much for all of you that are supporting my channel. I don't know how many of you have actually got to the point where you've watched the video till the end. For all of you that did, thank you very much. God bless you and your family. I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, bye-bye.